Space Ducks!
Please hang up and try. Please hang up and try.
Well, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream on the Nitsage Nobel Twitch channel. My name is Nitsage, and today joining me is Jensen, and we are playing some Terraria.
Hello.
And let me switch over to the collab screen. And by the way, we are at 221. We crushed the goal I set last stream. Let's see if we can keep up the pattern. And hello, Gamer Mouse, and Burning. Hello as well.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to bring your chat up. Good. What is it, good or bad habit? I don't know if my persona is a habit. Hi, Weston.
Hello.
Oh, you got your PNG all set up for the couch rather than just your actual head.
Having seen it being made, I think it's a very fitting PNG as well.
Sound weird. Yeah, I need to pull up your chat. Let's see here. Here we go.
Where did I
My
put all
chat.
the cactus I harvested last time?
Oh, I did not know you even harvested them.
Ah, there it is. Yes, I harvested cactus.
Does it even say? Yeah, there we go. We're good.
Jensen, I have a gift for you.
Oh, what's up?
I bequeath to you a better sword.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck?
It's a cactus sword. It's a big swingy.
It is a big swingy.
Also a reference to the I bequeath to you a boot to the head. One more for Jenny and the Wimp.
Oh my fucking god! Me and Krista would quote that so much during college.
Nice, yeah.
Hey, I don't want no boot to the head.
I bequeath all my wine and a boot to the head.
And another for Jenny and the Wimp.
I know, they just keep getting boot to the head.
Did you ever see it when someone animated with the Phoenix Wright sprites?
That's the first time I saw it, was that.
Same here.
Actually, no, sorry. The first time I saw it was with Fursonas.
Oh.
The second time was the Phoenix Wright stuff.
Yeah, by the end, Jenny and the Wimp are just underneath the witness stand, still getting boots.
I know. Imagine playing Terraria and not having a herb farm. What kind of games do you guys enjoy? Cactus has natural thorns effect, damaging enemy when they make contact. Yeah, so armor out of cactus is also probably a good idea.
And to my lawyer, I was still not a boot to the head, but a wild Tasmanian devil to be put inside his trousers?
Owl, I like all sorts of games. However, there is a reason why amongst the VorTubers I am known as the platformer guy. Or rather, amongst my circle of VorTubers, I am the platformer guy, because I play a lot of platformers.
I think the cactus does do more damage. I think the spear had more knockback.
Yes. Cactus armor is also a good idea, and I can't mine whatever this crystal stuff is. I've forgotten what it's called. I used to know what it was called, but...
Let me see. Nah, mine's not good enough either.
What do you have?
I got the demonic tin pickaxe.
Ah, yeah. I think we are probably gonna need to get some, not ebstone. The stuff that can mine ebstone and obsidian, the nightmare pickaxe. Cuties,
How do you get the material for that?
How do I get what?
The material for that.
Oh, well, we need to go kill some bosses.
Of course.
We would need to slaughter the Eye of Cthulhu and the Eater of Worlds. A feat that is currently probably easier said than done. I'm going to go make my way into the desert to get some stuff that would be helpful for that, though.
Or, crap! I accidentally made a sign.
Yeah, it's all good. Fine. Signs are actually pretty useful, I find.
Oh.
Did I bring my axe
Trigger
with
finger.
me? Fuck, I did not bring my axe with me. I'm heading back to the
Oh.
base.
I get. Oh yeah, I harvested pickaxe when I was helping you in the desert. I can make a cactus pickaxe.
Ah, nice. Is it better or
Doesn't sound
worse
good.
than your current one?
Let me see. Looks like worse because it has 4 melee, while my has 6 melee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as like, what's its pickaxe percent though?
Pickaxe percent, 35. Mine is also 35.
Okay.
So they got the same. They got the same percentage.
Now you've got a demonic one, which might mean that its natural base stat is lower, but the demonic effect raised its base stat a bit.
Hmm.
Cactus will grow randomly on flat sand blocks in a desert biome. Yes, I am aware. Or alternative desert biomes, you can create a desert biome by placing enough sand blocks. Yes. Actually, you can create any biome by placing enough of the native blocks to it in it. So that's why biome boxes are such a fun little project in Terraria.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you ever want to do biome boxes, we can do that.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're a fun semi-common project in Terraria. Also, we've got the Demo Man, which is going to be good because we are actually... we have corruption on both sides of our base. And that's going to be a problem at some point.
Oh, will it?
Yes. I would make a joke, but you wouldn't know the people involved for me to make the joke, so...
You can still make the joke.
It'll be about as much a problem as I am Eep's problem, Fox. Which, you don't know Eep, or that I also have a Fox Sona, so...
I didn't know you had a fox Sona.
I guess you do now.
I thought you just had the shark and, what, a spider?
I've got a shark, a spider, a dragon, a couple of mechanized ones. I have a lot, really.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to flatten out the desert a bit more. Maximize our spawn rates for the cacti. Since cactus armor is good. Yeah, with the Demo Man, we're gonna want to blast some pretty big holes into the ground on either side of our base.
Alrighty.
Which I realize probably makes no sense right now.
I'm just guessing we need to make the holes to prevent something from getting to us. That could be really bad and deadly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the long and the short of it. Have you seen those purple biomes that are around us that are like really deadly?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we have those purple biomes around us that are really deadly, and we don't want those spreading into our area, and they will once we enter hard mode. And we enter hard mode by defeating the final boss of easy mode.
What's the final boss of easy mode?
The Wall of Flesh.
Sounds like something from Doom.
It looks like something out of Doom. I really gotta build an enemy box for money grinding. Could probably leave the world on overnight and come back to, like, a lot of money. I would, however, need to set up an auto-clicker.
Sounds like my friend's Bitcoin servers.
Except this one is just a man in a wooden box swinging a sword at enemies that can't hit him. So more ethical and better for the planet. Probably come back to like a couple gold.
What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Uh-oh.
I'd recommend it for boss
Ah,
fights.
shit, I clicked out the game.
Oh no.
Whew. I'm okay. I'm getting out of the hole. I realize I'm low on health. Anyway, you were saying before I clicked out of the game?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I'd probably recommend the boxes for fighting the bosses, except the bosses just go through blocks and ignore them.
Hmm.
They're not like standard enemies where they respect blocks.
Let's see. I'm gonna explore a little.
Yeah, head to the right or the left. You'll eventually encounter the corruption.
Yep, I'm gonna head to the right.
Yeah, very nice. I'm off to the left right now in the desert. Eating a heart crystal doesn't just mean your max HP is up by 20%, or by 20 it also heals you for 20, which can be helpful at a pinch.
Oh god,
Yeah.
the worms have made their way to the top, to the surface.
You are approaching the corruption.
I'm not even that far from the base.
I
though.
know. Which is scary. You
Hey,
wonder
Weston, you
why...
still in chat? Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, and you wonder why I say we should probably blow massive holes into the landscape.
Oh. Oh, I was right next to the purple. Oh.
Hello, Sour. Also, go ahead.
Huh?
Oh, you were just about to say something. I accidentally cut you off.
No, I said I was right next to the purple.
Yeah, okay.
I just couldn't tell because it was still kind of dark. Yep. Hi, Sour.
To answer your question, Sour, shenanigans with the way Discord handles calls. Because you can be in one call on one server and one call in DMs. I don't know why Discord has it that way, but they do.
Oh, you're in a different call with Sour at the moment?
Yes, our Sleepy Time
okay.
VC.
Ah.
Feel much better, no more cold. Yay! Aw, Crystal, I'm happy to hear you're feeling better.
Ooh, I found something.
Oh, what'd you find?
A hole.
At the bottom of the hole, is there a big orb?
I don't know, but I can't seem to mine the material surrounding this hole.
Ah, I know where you are. You're in a hole in the corruption.
Well, I'm not in the hole. I'm above the hole. I'm worried if I go in the hole, I won't come out of the hole.
Ah, yeah, don't go in there.
What if I make a rope way down?
You can go in there, I guess. Just know you're probably gonna die in the hole.
Hmm.
Sour says, guess what?
What's up, Donnie?
Sour, thank you for being a good girl and putting 10 minutes on the Ada voice. Let me pull up my Ada voice timer and put 10 minutes on it, starting right now.
Oh, God. Something has emerged from the hole. Oh, another thing's emerging from the holes.
Oh, Vicky, that is a very, very true statement.
Oh crap!
But then again, you like the hole, don't you?
Not liking this hole. It's got a weird,
Hmm.
nasty version of crabs.
Oh, you mean the Eater of Souls?
Yes.
I see. Well, we
Okay.
know someone who could be an Eater of Souls if he wasn't so cute and subby.
And who's that?
Ginger.
Weston, we need to try and get back into our Stardew Valley sometime.
Yeah, you guys should. Crystal asks which hole you like, Jensen.
My opinion, a hole's a hole.
I see.
They all have their benefits. By the way, everyone, it's Jensen with a second E. I should probably inform.
Yes.
I gotta make babies with my wifey. I need to get back to my kid.
Even the crimson hole is full of spiders and such. Yes.
Some holes also have their cons. Let's be honest. A hole's a hole, but you gotta know which is the good holes and which are the bad holes.
And which ones are the glory holes? Especially the ones you put in bosses with a boomstick.
So I don't mind holes, but I prefer poles.
Poles are fun too, cutie.
Oh, Sour, we might have to get together sometime. Oh, I know, pole.
Oh, well, you said you liked poles, so I thought I'd give you one.
I say I like poles. That was Sour. That was Donnie. Who says she'll dance on a pole?
Sour, shouldn't you be taking it a little bit easy after your, accident? Saying that in this voice feels really, really inappropriate, actually. But anyway.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Making a desert turn will spawn a healthy number of scorpions, which make for decent fishing bait with higher power fish than butterflies, and ladybugs that spawn in forest towns. Okay.
Dancing doesn't have to do anything with my hands. That is true.
I mean, I'm sure they would be useful for grip.
She's got more than one hand.
Yeah.
The Devours of Souls are starting to make their way more towards the base.
Yes, they are following you.
I'm gonna start exploring to the left now.
A wise decision.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yes, I will take that under advisement. Though currently, I believe the plan is to keep things grouped together for now.
Oh, Sarah, that's quite the achievement I'd like to see.
Oh, actually, I think Sour did mention that to me before, yes.
Oh, somehow I got 4 bombs
Yes, they are quite useful. Do not waste them.
and a rotten chunk.
Rotten chunks are good. Oh no, crystalling, letting out the testificates. Bad cutie. You know how hard they are to wrangle.
Grenades.
And now they've got so much
Oh
stuff chasing them.
no!
Yeah, that is a big oh no.
Well, I have now completely failed that chest. I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, one time on a dancing pole I tried and started spinning. It was fun. I kind of figured that's what you're referring to.
I think with this tone of voice that I'm using, it can be hard to sometimes it can be easy, I should say, to sometimes misinterpret what I say. Ah, I see, I see. Alright, and Omenta, thank you for the big stretch and crystalling. Thank you for the ban the in-game action of using a sword for 5 minutes and no teleporting. Alright, well, I'll put 5 minutes on that timer starting right now. And
Well, I am out of arrows.
I see. Ah, no teleporting either. Alright. Bombs are dropped by pots broken in the world, Zelda style. Having bombs, grenades, or dynamite in your inventory has a chance of spawning the demolitionist NPC if you have housing for him. I believe we do have the demolitionist already.
Honestly, Donnie, either or. I could go for both.
I see. I mean, Donnie is a little cutie. And Crystal, you're a bit evil? Oh, cutie. After what happened the other night, no, you're not. Jensen knows.
Abel actually fucking clipped a bit of that.
Oh
It was
no.
It's really fucking funny to go back and see.
No, Crystal, I will not fear you. Not after what happened last night. Banning me from using my sword is chump change compared to that.
There. That should keep me going for a while.
What did you do?
I made 700 arrows.
Ah, very nice. So late. Cutie, you're not all that late. You've only missed like 30 minutes. You're all good, MP. You're all good.
By crafting gel and bombs, you can make sticky bombs, which stick to blocks and can be used to break the redstone in the crimson biome. Breaking hearts found in the holes will drop powerful weapons, but break 3 and something very bad happens. Oh, I'm aware of that one.
Yeah. Also, Crystal says to drop a boss on me.
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. You'd need a boss item first, and we don't have one. Also, it would hurt you too. Oh, Cutie, you say you're a brat. Like you're not a very good girl.
Well, she could be the very naughty kind of good. Is there a difference between a cactus workbench and a regular workbench? Or is it just appearance difference?
Well, cactus is basically a wood type. So it really is just a retexture.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, it doesn't do anything differently. No. You're a good girl. Just aesthetic. Yeah, that's what I figured. No, Sour. I will not shush. Onyx! Hello, cutie. How you doing?
Okay, apparently I forgot.
Bonus ducks!
Chest.
Being outside at night while trying to give a shout out. Not my finest idea. Time for my boots of run the fuck away.
Where'd you get those boots?
Oh, I found them in the found them downstairs. In the pit. I broke the thing and the Herbie's boots came out. By the way, if you're not already following Jensen, please go give him a follow.
Onyx Finley, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, Onyx is actually a fellow shark tuber.
Oh, really? Oh, and Gamer Mouse, thank you too. I thought you were already a follower.
Not sure, I've seen him in your chat before. No videos yet. I know.
That reminds me, I forgot to give you your shout out.
Oh, well, thank you. I was waiting until I had like 8 to 10 viewers to give you a shout out, so. And every stream, I slowly assemble a list of people that need shouting out. And once I hit the 10 viewer mark, I start shouting them out.
Ah.
Fuck, I just remembered. I've got a no sword redeem. And then I started using my sword. Fuck. Okay. Time to restart that. I only had 30 seconds left on it, too.
Sadly, I'm despite being closer to 200, it still tends to be a rare case for me to get at 200 views.
Oh, like 200 viewers on a stream is... Like, do you mean on the VODs, or...
No, I mean, like, since I'm being closer to 200 followers, but I'm still not quite close to getting 10 views.
Ah, yeah. It's not a linear correlation either.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. Some people can't make all streams, right?
Did you teleport from the desert to the home when I said no teleport either? No, I have these really fast runny boots.
Yeah, that's not teleportation.
Yeah, it's just quicker movement than normal. A wooden bow and arrow are better than your starting sword and a cactus sword. Just takes wood and arrows. Just need some wood and stone. So I know you are a big proponent of that. I'm personally gonna wait until I can get the mini shark.
That's right, Sarah, but you're you are indeed a naughty girl. Yeah, that's the other thing is not everyone is in a close time zone. All right. Hi, Angel. Noble, help me out here. What am I missing for making the fucking chest?
Probably iron or lead. Also, hello, honey.
Might be the iron. I don't think I have any iron. Because I have lead.
How much wood you got?
I've got 641.
Try going over to a crafting table, maybe? You ever said you couldn't use magic items or a bow? I know, I don't have any magic items, and I don't care about a bow. Actually, you know what? I have a different theoretical loophole. I might be able to pull. Shop. Sickle. Alright, how much you want for the sickle? You want diamond. 53 copper. 53 silver. Damn it. Jensen, how much silver do you have?
Silver?
Yeah.
Where do I see my silver?
Hit the escape button, and you should see coins and ammo.
I got 9 silver coins.
Never mind then.
Okay. Literally at your office pretending to work. Alright, guess I'll do a little spelunking then.
Oh, I didn't know you had Spelunky.
I've got 1 and 2. I thought I told you.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
Oh.
Or trying, anyway. It did not come out the way I intended it to.
Do you have spelunky? Oh, I got another silver coin. That's 10.
I do not, unfortunately.
I tried playing Spelunky 2 with Weston, but I don't think he liked Spelunky. And I don't want to have him play a game he doesn't want to play. If he's not enjoying it.
I seem to have acquired a horde of enemies. Going out was a mistake. Should not have done this.
I should not have said that. I
Miniature
should not have
sold by
said
the
that.
arms dealer. He can only spawn if you pick up a gun or bullets. The easiest way is to break a heart in the Crimson. Yeah, or you can break an orb in the Corruption, given we've got a Corruption world. I thought you had Crimson. No. I actually don't like Crimson worlds. I much prefer Corruption. It's older, it's purple, it's what I know, and I like purple, so that makes Corruption better objectively, is it's purple. And that's the timer.
Yeah.
I can now use my sword again.
Yeah, and Noble, he had asked me which one I preferred, and I wanted to try the classic one since I'm not familiar with the game. So I thought, let's go with what it started with.
Yeah. And I'm of the perspective that this one's better. It's purple. Yeah, an overnight mob farm would definitely be a good investment.
Hey, a salamander.
Oh, nice. Fuck, I forgot about the ghost.
No, no, not the ghost. No. Oh, you'll get your peas sour. I'll even let you sit on the shoulders.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys aren't already following Burning, definitely go give him a follow. He's often the first to redeem first over here and claim his cookie. But he's also a fun VTuber to hang out with in chat.
Yep, kitty on the shoulders. Come on. Ooh, amethysts.
What's all the sand for? Actually, it's more so that I want to flatten out the desert so that way I can make a more efficient cactus farm out of it. Which I know, very colonial. Flatten out a landscape to make a farm.
All right. Hey, Weston, what time you get off? Gallius the traveling merchant.
I'm pretty sure Weston gets off whenever he can. Heyo.
Oh, that's water. It can be done at 3, he says. Okay.
Ah, nice. What you thinking of doing?
Might do maybe some demonologist or something if he's down.
Nice. Nice. What time is it for you right now?
150.
1:50. Okay.
Why you ask?
Well, because I was thinking if we wrap up roughly around the time you and Weston are going to start, I would raid you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or if you're still going to be live anyway, I would also raid you.
I figured we'd still probably just go as long as you're able to before you have your thing. Wasn't that going to be like 4 o'clock my time?
I think so.
Yeah. So that at least lets Weston have a chance to eat. Do what he needs to do.
Yeah, because you're 2 hours behind, right?
Yes.
Nice. Are you and Weston in the same time zone?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
And probably won't be long until we're actually in the same town, practically on the same block.
Oh, nice. I think. Anyway.
Hi, Brittany. See, you made it to this stream. How you doing? Yes, you did.
Jensen, Gamer Mouse says all gems can be turned into a hook if you have 15 of a single type. The best is diamond, emerald, then sapphire, ruby, then finally amethyst and topaz are the worst for hooks. Same is true for damage when used for staves. I think he meant staffs, but I'm not sure.
A lot better than last night. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Brittany. And thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Just playing some Terraria here with my good friend Noble.
Indubitably.
I know little of this game. He seems to know more, so he's showing me how to play.
I mean,
Brittany in the house.
Yeah, I mean, hey, last time I did a Terraria playthrough was when, um, was before golf was added, so
I'm in
it's
an
been a
area where
couple
it's all
years.
blue. I like it.
Underground or
Underground.
oh, ooh, I know where you are. I think.
Look, there's mushrooms.
Then I definitely know where you are. You're in a good place. There are very little enemies there.
Oh, I think I found a crystal heart.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I found a life crystal.
Ah, that's good.
Yep, that is Weston. He will probably be joining in the stream in like 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean,
Ish.
yeah, I mean, Weston, if you want to come hop into my server, you can, I'll throw you in the collab VC so that way you can hop in whenever you're ready and then you guys can take it over to, your guys' server when the time comes, or you can stay on the collab VC on here if you want, you know? I'm honestly good either way. I won't be in it, I'll be doing something else, so. I'll also be testing something after I raid out, and the reason I'm testing it after I raid out is because I don't feel like crashing the stream before I raid out. And that's very much a possibility with what I'm testing.
Are glowing mushrooms good or bad to eat?
I do not eat them. Hello, little taquito.
Okay. I let the keto. Got to integrate my fancy new PNG. Yeah, Krista sent it to me too. I can get you on the couch.
Yeah. Stop stealing my crystals, you two. No.
We need them.
They make our health better. And besides, we're gonna eat the crystals and then we'll eat you. Or at least I will eat you anyway. Today's been nothing.
Sapphires.
Today's been nothing but good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're back. Sorry, you disappeared. Hey, no. It's all good, Impu. It's all good.
I'm gonna get you when I get 1K for doing it to Ryder. Doing what to Ryder? What? No, I didn't mean to do that.
Managed your first pull-up. Oh, that's awesome. Very happy to hear that.
You'll see when I get the 1K. Where are you at, Brittany?
I mean, I'm at 1.9K right now, so. Michigan.
Oh, not. Oh, I thought you were referring to followers, not channel points. Okay, I know what you're aiming for.
Finally learned how to use chopsticks. Yeah, I didn't learn until the pandemic.
Chopsticks?
Yeah, I always found them really confusing. And then my boyfriend's like, oh no, you use them like this. And I'm like, why did no one explain this to me before?
I've been using chopsticks since I was a kid.
So have I. I just always used them wrong, and it was really difficult because everyone's like, okay, you gotta hold it like this, okay, and you're gonna push down with this, and he's like, it's just two levers, and it's like, holy crap, why did no one say, oh, it's just two levers? Because as soon as he said it's just two levers, it's like, oh, so they form a hinge. Oh my goodness, that's so simple.
Yeah.
No one ever explained that to me before. They're always like, okay, you gotta hold it with these fingers, and in order to pick something up, you've got to apply force with this finger, and it's like, oh, what? And as soon as it's like, oh, it's two levers, it's like, oh, so like this, and it's like, oh, that clicked way easier. Throw the lever, crunk. Wrong lever.
I found a chest. I'm a little worried if it could be a trap.
Hit it.
With what, an arrow?
An arrow, a sword, whatever.
Okay, nothing happened.
And then it's fine.
Let's see. Magic mirror, dynamite, gold bar, gravitation potion, some torches, and some gold coins.
Ooh, very nice.
And I picked up the gold chest.
Nice.
So now I got a new chest.
Yeah, the only thing you really have to worry about with chests in Terraria is if they're mimics or not. As far as I can tell, they can't be trapped. Alright, we now have a completely flat desert.
All right, cool.
Now to even out the hill into the desert. That way it's less of a bumpy mess.
Oh, apparently it's not until hard mode when the mimics come.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Also,
some more rope.
Taquito, I did not know that you played Terraria. Oh, by the way, how's Taco doing? Haven't heard an update from her in a bit.
Oh crap!
She's kicking ass. Ah, that's good. That's good.
Kicking all of the ass. Ooh. Gold. I got some gold.
Ah, very nice.
So what y'all playing? Terraria.
Yeah.
I know very little of the game. Noble here knows more of the game, so thought maybe he'd be interested in showing me how to play it.
I'm just happy to do a vanilla playthrough. So, you know, and
So
hanging out
it
with
benefits
friends.
everyone.
Yeah. Bit of a Terraria fanatic. Same. I haven't played a I haven't played a playthrough of it in quite a while, but like I watch a bunch of chippy gaming videos and I keep up with the updates and I follow them on Twitter, which have you heard what's going on with Twitter right now?
I don't know. I don't really care for Twitter.
Let's just say I'm starting to fall in line with your line of thinking.
Mm.
You have to pay for it now, and they're changing the name to X.
You got to pay for Twitter now.
Yeah.
So Brittany says, nice. It kind of looks like Minecraft. And Weston asks, are there anime mods? Because, of course, he would ask that.
Yes. There are, in fact, a couple of texture packs as well. The ones I am aware of, I cannot say because Twitch would bonk me.
You're always a lot more cautious with your Twitch, whereas me, I say just about anything that isn't verbally offensive.
Actually, you know, I can probably say one of them, Ludraria. The other one is also a pun. It's more of a portmanteau, actually, of an alternative word for boob and Terraria.
Ah.
Yeah. You can see why I may be a little bit more cautious about that one.
I mean, I think it's funny.
Yes, it is.
Oh, crap.
Nobles are rule. What the heck do we pay for? Do we pay for Twitter now?
Damn it.
Because it's going broke, and Elon Musk doesn't realize that it's his fault, and so has decided to make the users pay for Twitter. Meanwhile, you still have to see ads on Twitter, so I'm not using Twitter anymore. It's like, I'm going to pay for this, and I'm going to get ads? Nah, fuck that shit. It's like how Netflix in Canada was proposing that anyone who was on a plan of less than $30 a month would have to still pay, but they were going to see ads every 10 minutes of content that they watch. And it's like, no, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that.
It says gaze into the mirror and return home. Is it a one-time use?
Nope.
Oh, that would have been handy literally 1 minute ago.
Nobel's a rule nerd. There are literally people painting there on Twitch, so I think you'd be fine to say it. I'm like, okay. It's called Terraria, and if I get in trouble, Taquito, I'm blaming you.
Titaria.
Not Titaria, Terraria.
Yeah, but Titaria sounds more fun to say because of the extra T.
That's fair.
If I go back to where I died, will those coins still be there, or are they just gone?
They'll probably still be there.
Okay.
How's it going? Pine Baby! Hello, cutie. It's going well. How's my stream daughter doing? This is the Twitch police. You're under arrest. Oh, no, not the Twitch police.
Oh, how's your mother doing, by the way, Noble?
Oh, so I went to the hospital this morning, and she is doing well. They're still keeping her under observation for another day, but
All right.
I mean, hey, it could have been a whole hell of a lot worse.
Of course.
Doing good, just chilling. Ah, I'm glad to hear that, cutie.
Tatartida.
Ta-ta-da-da.
And how's Mama Noble?
As it turns out, that was Vexy trying to ask about my mom.
I know. I was there for it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna use that now.
Oh God, no.
And your reaction is precisely why.
I'm fine with being called mistress, but not mama.
Uh-oh. Oh, God damn it. I was literally right about to use the mirror.
Got put in a glass coffin by a crawdad.
Yep.
You know, I still haven't had it explained to me what the difference between crawdad and like shrimp is. Like every time I've seen or heard of it, it's just like, yeah, they're big shrimp. It's like, okay, then why the name difference?
I don't know. Weston, you're smart, and you were a nerd on sea life. Maybe you can tell us.
My
I'm
my
not
nerding
really
out
good.
about sea life specifically extends to sharks and not really much else.
Oh no, I'm not even kidding. Like fucking, you played the We Were Here games, right?
Yeah.
You know the one where there's the puzzle where you gotta have one guy describe the different shell patterns for progression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was naming off exactly what kind of shells they were, and like, dude, I'm not a fucking sea geek like you. I don't know these kind of shells. I was talking to someone. What was the question? The difference between no, but what was your question?
What is the difference between crawdad and shrimp? Every time I've asked, it's just like, they're bigger. I was like, well, that can't be the difference. You wouldn't call it something different if that was the difference.
Okay, got my money back.
Nautilus.
Okay. And I just built different, says Implord. I keep meaning to ask this to the point that I don't even know if I've asked it anymore, but what do you do with falling stars?
Oh, you can make them into... You see those blue stars up in the corner?
Yes.
You can make fallen stars into those, or alternatively, you can save them for when you get the star cannon and use them as ammunition.
Oh, okay.
But don't leave them out during the day; they disappear.
I've just been putting them in one of the chests.
Good boy.
God damn it, I hear you running. I'm concerned if it's either you or the fucking worms now.
It was me.
I see that now.
I just looked at my stream and I realized that when I'm running at night, chat can't see what I'm doing. It's actually too dark on the stream for them to see what I'm doing.
Mm.
Have you played a lot of Terraria? Yeah, I have about 600 hours in it.
Weston says crawdads are freshwater.
Okay.
Is that a good enough answer?
Yeah. I consider that an acceptable answer. I mean, like, have you seen the distinctions people make for some reason between different types of birds that are really similar? Shrimp don't have pincers. Really? Okay, I did not know. Also, do we have a spare chest floating around somewhere that I could nick?
I literally just dropped one right next to that golden chest if you want to use it.
Ah, okay, thank you. My inventory is full.
Yeah, go ahead. No, not the gold one, not the gold one.
Oh, the wood one.
That one's mine.
Sorry, I'll nick the wood one.
I have stuff in there.
Sorry, I thought you meant the wood one. Though, you can't mine chests that have things in them in Terraria.
Ah.
You know what we should build? We should build a storage room. I'm gonna build one.
Yeah, we should.
I wonder for a
Shrimp.
pattern would palmward. Oh, go ahead.
No, you already read that. I thought when someone said shrimp had pincers, I thought that was in your chat, not mine.
Ah, okay.
And now I want shrimp. Like some fucking sweet and sour shrimp.
Ah, I generally prefer my fish cold with seafood sauce.
Mm.
Which I know some people think I'm eating raw shrimp. No, they get cooked. They just get refrigerated after.
Right, yeah.
I'm not gonna go eating raw shrimp. I like being alive.
What was that one thing that fucking Jimmy said? That didn't make any sense, and now I want sushi.
Yeah, something like that.
All because Petey was give the man a fish, eat for a day, teach a man the fish, he eats for life. You mean sweet and Donnie shrimp?
Mmm.
Mm.
Sour with shrimp. Very yummy combo.
The problem is I haven't eaten all day.
You know, I'm actually in the same boat. Do we both have ADHD and forgot food was a thing?
It wasn't so much that I forgot food was a thing. My problem was I slept in and I had to do dishes and I had nothing to cook in.
Did we do the exact same thing where we slept in, got hauled out of bed and needed to do something and then didn't eat? Because I did dishes too.
Yeah, but I couldn't cook anything. Everything I have needs cooked.
That's
And
fair.
all my pots were dirty. I couldn't make oatmeal. I made that sweet potato dough. I don't have a pot to boil the water in for it. And I can't even make the sauce anymore because I had to clean the food processor.
Oh, jeez. This just in, Sharko was starving. Sharko is not starving. Sharko is just an ID 10T error. Yeah, but food means I have to leave the stream for a bit. I'll get food later. I'm not hungry anyway.
Okay. You wanna what pickaxe are you using right now?
Right now I'm just using my keen copper pickaxe.
What's the percentage on that?
35% pickaxe power.
Okay. I'm gonna make a gold one which has 55. I was gonna give you my demonic tin if you were still using your original.
I am, yes.
But if they're both 35, then
Yeah.
probably not much point there, is it? Ooh, I could see if I can mine that other material you were trying earlier.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Self-care is
Let me see.
important. Yes, I know self-care is important, Impy. I just don't want to leave right now. I'm having too much fun with this.
And now I can't make that gold bow. I was afraid of that.
That is, yeah.
Guess I'll just need more gold.
I mean, you can get more gold, yeah.
I decided to make the mana crystals.
Ooh, nice.
I made 4. Do you use magic?
I generally go ranger,
Okay.
and specifically a gunslinger.
All right, I'll just use the other 2 then. I was gonna do something I can't remember now. All right, now where was that? There it is. See if I can mine it. Yes, I can. Demonite.
It's demonite. Okay.
Yeah, demonite ore.
Okay. Firstly, that's awesome. That means we can mine the ebstone and the obsidian. Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, you just went quiet, and I was like, did something die?
My brain, I guess. I was literally thinking like, egg rolls. I'm not kidding.
You thought egg rolls when I said ebstone.
I'm just. It's just I wanted like to order like DoorDash or something, but literally every option for DoorDash is shit I can't eat. So I can't even go for any form of convenience.
Oh, that's no fun.
Okay, I made 2 demonite ores. This thunderstorm is extremely loud in my ears. You said you needed silver coins for something, right?
Oh, I've already gotten what I needed.
Oh, okay, because I just realized I could make some coins.
I got a sickle, which is what I wanted.
Okay.
Which I know does worse damage than my cactus sword. However, with the cactus sword, you have to click it every swing. With the sickle, one click and it just keeps going.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, because it's technically not a weapon; it's technically a tool.
And
the tools all have continuous swing.
All right. I'm going to try putting gems and ores in this gold chest here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is what the storage room's gonna be for anyways, bulk storage of things.
Yeah, well, just for the time being, right?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll look more for that. What was it called? Demon, right? Demonite.
Demonite. Demonite. Yes.
Okay.
So we can get Demonite from the bosses, specifically the Eye of Cthulhu and the Eater of Worlds, by
Mhm.
combining the ore that they get with their scales, and we'll get Demonite bars. And if we get enough of those, we can get things like the Nightmare Pickaxe and the Knight's Edge, which is honestly a really good sword this early in the game.
All right.
Yeah. And then we're going to want either Demonite or Meteor Armor going into the fight with the Wall of Flesh, so...
Okay.
But in the meantime, we are nowhere near doing any of those fights. We've still got a couple bosses to do first.
I'll use that line next time I'm at the airport. Oh, this Buster Sword is not a weapon, Mr. TSA agent. It's just a little tool of death and destruction. Notice I still didn't even say that accursed word.
You did not say it, that's true. What would you want that pickaxe? It's a nightmare to use. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What did you do?
I took out a lot of the torches that were placed on our elevator downward
Oh no.
because I was going for some ore and water.
Oh no.
So, yep.
Um,
Ooh.
Weston, before you go saying something like that, it's a sickle. It's like a thing meant for harvesting grass.
Yeah, you goddamn city boy.
Like, it's actually classified if you go into like the settings menu or even like a world like Builder's Workshop. It's tucked away with the tools. It's not classed as a weapon. It just so happens to be that all of the tools also deal damage. Because, you know, if you took a pickaxe to someone's head, I'm pretty sure they'd be hurt by it. It wouldn't just bounce off because their head isn't stone. Also, Impy, your jokes don't suck. We both laughed because it's funny.
It was so bad.
It was great.
It's so bad. Oh, that takes care of that. Ooh, was that emeralds?
I didn't knew.
Yep. Found some emeralds.
Ah, nice.
These really are the kind of games that are just great to play with your friends.
I know, right? It's very chill, very, very calm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, crap.
If my jokes didn't suck, then eat something to prove it. Fine, I'll go get some food.
Guess I'm starving. Son of a bitch. All right, let's see here. I'll just see if I have any form of good option here with DoorDash. Maybe I will order sushi. Let's see here. Oh wait, I don't think. Damn it! I might have to get my wallet. I don't know, Weston. When I was reading that comment, I thought you were gonna pull out your own integration of that fucking these my boobies. Oh, what's going on with the Delver's Guide? Taco Bell, fuck Taco Bell. Burger King, can't have that. Tractor Supply, that's not food. I can't fucking order Ichibans because they're not open for another 2 hours for this. Tomorrow. Oh no, wait, today is Tuesday. Today. La Abuelita Mexican Restaurant. What have they got? Let's see. Enchiladas, 3 enchiladas. It's all in shit. It's all in Spanish. I can't. Why is that all in Spanish? I know it's a Mexican restaurant, but still, come on. Crab and goon, side fried rice, gyoza. Nah, shit. But that's all so fucking expensive. This is just depressing. Either it's shit I can't eat, or the places are closed, or they're just too damn expensive. Guess I'll probably just have to make me a bowl of ramen. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll just I'll set up the little word game for everyone here to play. Right, so let's see here. Words on stream. Alright, copy link.
I'm back and I have food.
That's fine. I'm about to take off for food. So I'm about to put up words on stream on my end real fast. I'm just gonna make me some noodles.
Okie dokie. I just threw something in the
I-
microwave.
Okay. I was looking at DoorDash and there's just is not any options that I can do.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, boy doesn't it. So
Then again, I've never used DoorDash, so.
oh, these my pew pews, my massive fucking firearms, my super stud bangy wangies, my fucking mega clip mega shooters, my ear ringing hyper light 75 caliber infinite ammo minigun. Weston, I love it. All right, so I will be back.
Alright,
But,
I will be here.
Yep, you'll have a noble here to help keep you entertained. Oops.
So, how is everyone doing? Boobs. Yes, boobs is good. See, rare. See? Hello, little taquito. Welcome back. I am also back. I went and got food. How to do a face routine. Okay. I don't know what that quite means, but okay. Aries. Sour, are you having a stroke? Ooh, nice. Noble is great, noble is grand, noble is doomed to die by Jensen's hand. I feel like I missed something while I was away getting food. Hello, Snack Cat. Jensen has just gone to go get some food, so I am the entertainment. But Words with Stream is up if you want to play that. We are just playing some Terraria. Yes, fuck. Oh no, poor Sour. Okay, that's not good, Sour. Okay, my storage room isn't actually going to work the way I wanted it to. Something you do at night to help how your face looks. Ah, okay. Such as pimples or blemishes. Noble, what can Jensen not eat? I think he's on a gluten-free diet. I'm not sure if that's because celiac or something, or if that's just something he's avoiding, or what, but that's what I'm given to understand. Noble, you fool, what will you do when Jensen finally comes after you? I'll probably close the world. General cleanliness of your face. Okay. I generally just give it like a little splash with water before bed. Like some warm water and like a towel, just wipe it down, be done with it. Right, welcome. How are you? Seer. I see. Oh, okay, right. Words with Stream is up. Fuck, right, shit. dildo, fish, dish, Fido. I find I've gotten past the age where acne is really a thing I worry about. Like, it's not a problem for me in general, but, like, even if it was, I'm, just like, I do not care anymore.
I just came back to grab my mug real quick. Just want to say hello, Snacky Cat. Thank you for stopping by on the stream. Just grab some food real quick.
Also, I thought Sarah was having a stroke, and it's like, no, right, words with friends, or words on stream.
And hello, Rye. Glad to see you here as well.
So kind of young, so it's a problem. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm like 22. It's just gross indifference. Found itself a lot? Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever works, right? Like, that's the big important thing, is it's all about you. I'm trying to draw... okay. Your mind is in two places at once, Sour. Right. Jensen is back. He'll be on the attack. The best thing to do is get the Torch God back. I fear no man, but Jensen, that thing, it scares me. Nah, Jensen a cutie. He wouldn't hurt me. Ooh, yeah, that can be rough. Alright, and what light source do we want for this? I should probably make sure I have torches in my inventory. Okay, well, I'm going to make 2 of these statues to start with. Imbu may have been playing Monster Hunter Rise, and there's a lot of rhyming in that game. I see, I see. Okay, well, for light sources, let's go with a couple of palmwood lanterns. 6 should do. Alright, we're gonna put these statues, 1 at each end. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. We made 6. So let's start doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4. Then 4. Ooh, the sun is up. Yeah, an Australian sunrise. Okay, well that gets us 6 slots for our 6 light sources to hang from, too. As input, I've always been disregarded by my face a little back when I was younger. So it feels good to finally be working on it. I've been trying to improve my health a lot lately, and it's helped my mental health. Impu eats his power grows, his only weakness is a boop on the nose. Just found out 2 months clean of Nick. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have nudes and coffee.
Ooh, yummy.
So, if I go quiet, it's because I've muted my mic because I'm sure nobody wants to hear me slurping.
Sour doesn't like the words.
I see that. Wouldn't even use the word earth, I see. Yeah. Hello, Rye and Snacky Cat, if you're still here. Welcome in. All right, so what I missed? Did I miss anything?
Not a whole lot. Just a little bit of progress downstairs.
Okay. What's that statue?
A statue.
Just for show, it doesn't have much significance or utilities to it.
It just looks nice.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, earlier before stream, I was hoping maybe I had some like dumplings left, but I guess I ate all the dumplings.
Impu, you're free to keep making rhymes if you want. Excuse me. Impu, you're free to keep making rhymes if you want. I like rhymes. They're fun.
Indeed, they are.
You said you made signs. Do you mind making a couple more?
How many do you need?
Not a huge number. Like 6, maybe 8.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll get right on it.
Cool, thanks.
You're welcome. Sorry, I got a mouthful of nudes I'm slurping on.
Interesting phraseology there.
It's honestly just my favorite way to describe noodles. That's all. Well, all right. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think of it, by the way?
Looks pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
With the walls and everything, it just feels like home here in my labyrinth.
Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear it.
So Donnie says, I think you two will like what I'm working on. Can't wait to see it.
Same. Okay, then. Um, willing to start interacting with him again if he tries to cut as well, but he's gotten really bad these last few months. Okay. Okay, then Impu may have tripped up his stairs, but it happens so much he does not care. Impy! Take better care of yourself, cutie.
I don't know if that was meant to be an intentional rhyme or not.
I think it was.
Maybe he is a goober.
Impu a cutie. And a goober. Clumsy, I might as well embrace it, I guess. But I don't know. I worry about you.
Who called me a goober? Certain somebody in my chat. All right. I guess I'll head back down and look for more of that demonite.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, I think that's literally demonite right here. Whoops. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my armor?
You were wearing it.
What happened?
I don't know.
That's weird.
You are, for some reason, without your armor.
Yeah, what the hell happened here?
I do not know. I did not take it. In fact, I don't know how I would take it. If it was Sour, they are a goober. Sour, you've been called a goober for calling Impu a goober. And thus began the Great Goober War.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad way to get him over into my chat for a brief moment, right? Oh wait, That's lead.
I mean, lead is useful.
Oh yeah, of course. It's my favorite kind of paint.
Oh, gee. I mean, in Terraria, you can literally coat yourself in the stuff, so... Lead, I mean, not paint.
Oh, I know what you meant. Get over here, you fucking ghost. I want to kill you. I want to make you even more dead than you actually are.
You want to make the undead the ultra-dead.
Mm-hmm. I found a web stylist getting the shit beaten out of her from a crawler.
I see you.
Don't worry, baby. I'ma save you.
Oh, I had a feeling it was sour? Yeah. You and sour are cuties.
Esmeralda. Huh.
Death is coming to visit and pay... Death is coming to pay you a visit today. Oh, no.
You ever played Gauntlet?
Do I have a gauntlet?
No, have you ever played Gauntlet?
Oh, no. It sounds familiar, though.
It was an arcade game, but they also had I guess you can't use the rope. But they also have console games which are
Okay.
pretty fun. And you get clues throughout the game. Death is an enemy in the game, but sometimes you get clue warnings to where to look for them. And one of my favorite is death awaits you in the shower.
Save her quick. The stylist is the most important NPC. Okay, then.
Well, she keeps going deeper into the hole. I don't know how to get her out of the hole.
I don't know either.
Angel, what are you going on about with death again?
Good night, little taquito. Sleep well.
I think Esmeralda's about to die.
That is disappointing to hear. But not surprising.
She's Ginger Jensen. Ginger! What's wrong with that? I don't see a problem there. Do you? Is there any way to swim in this game, or is water just always going to be a hazard?
It's always going to be a hazard.
Damn it. It's very annoying. I'm supposed to have 7 years experience. Oh well. You just gotta be a ginger for a while, right? To be honest, if you don't tell a hairdresser your hair isn't a virgin, it's your fault. Am I supposed to like try and help her dig her way out of this?
I'm going to be totally honest. I have no clue. On that one, I am clueless. Jensen, do you mind if I sort your chest into the storage room I'm building?
Sure.
Cool.
Whoops. Let's see. Well, she's definitely not happy.
I mean, not happy is better than being dead.
True.
Just make sure no crawlers can get her. Once she's in a room, she'll teleport up once you're off screen. You can get stuff to breathe underwater. Okay.
I have my reference right here. I'm curious. I'm curious, Donnie.
I have an idea, but I won't say because it's very much not Twitch safe.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. Well, I now have her trapped in a little hole here.
Okay. Well, that's good, I think.
Well, it's a man-made hole. As long as she stops, doesn't fall any further. I don't want to use up all my wood blocks, so I'll just make a path out of stone here. Oh, Gatsby, thank you for the stretch. That's right, Weston. You dyed your hair.
I actually just dyed my hair recently. It's still
I
fairly blue.
I guess I do have virgin hair. Because I don't know why I'd want to dye it. I'm happy with what I have.
Yeah, I mostly did it because a friend of mine is going through with, I want to say cosmetology stuff. And wanted to try dyeing someone's hair, and no one had agreed. So I went, yeah, sure, why not?
Well, are you happy with the results?
Yeah, it's nice. I'm probably not gonna get it dyed again, but you know.
dear, I might have a problem. No, never mind. I'm good. Hey, Ryan, you still in chat?
The diving helmet can help you breathe underwater and can be combined with the flippers. Only sharks and orcas can drop it, so if you want it, a trip to the ocean is required. Ah, okay.
No, that's good to know.
I'm gonna quickly Google something on the Terraria wiki.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna keep building a stairway up.
Oh no, that's the fandom wiki. I want the official wiki.
Man, you're picky, aren't you?
Oh, it's because the official wiki has it's laid out a lot better for what I need
I'm
to
giving
know.
you shit.
I know.
Doing, lady. Okay.
You need 8 wood.
Hey, a fairy! I got a fairy!
Ooh, nice.
I found a fairy! And the fairy's going away. Am I supposed... No. Am I supposed to follow the fairy?
I don't know. Fairies may be newer. Maybe too new for me to know.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna need... It's consumables. Ah, there we go. Alright, lead bars, and then I'm gonna need wood.
Let me see.
A lot about the trinkets of of Terraria. So if you have any questions, Imbu can help. Okay, yeah, that would be very helpful. Especially since it's been a while since I've played, so I'm not necessarily up to date on everything. Alright, so more building materials are gonna go in here.
Oh, it's leading to some sort of chest. Oh, it's gone. Ooh, what's this here? Oh, it's some more amethyst. All right. Let's see what's in this chest. Trident, a suspicious-looking eye, gold bars, throwing knives, healing potion, and afterlife. I got the achievement like a boss.
Okay, then you should try putting 2 and 2 together, and I'll tell you if you got it right.
I'm guessing I can use the eye to summon the Eye of Cthulhu.
That is correct, yes.
All right. Like a boss.
Indeed. Alright, the chests have now been sorted through, I believe, in their entirety. Yes, they have been.
Okay. Ugh. What's he even have in a shop? Hair dye remover, depth hair dye, and a gentleman's beard. Kind of want that beard.
With that done, I am going to do a wee bit of shopping.
Okay.
Gonna pick up some things that will help keep us safe.
Yep, that's water over there. Damn it.
Is there any trinkets you need help finding? Asking because I'm playing Pikmin Deathless, so it requires more attention than usual. As far as I know, no. The one set of trinket that I really like, the climbing claws, I already know how to get, I just need to find them.
Okay, well, that way's no bueno. This way might not be any better, actually.
And before anyone says it, yes, I know this is an inefficient way to mine lead. I'm not, however, trying to mine lead.
Well, why not?
Because I'm trying to make an anti-corruption hole.
Is that the... No, that's not the surface. So much digging up.
Okay, that's 10. You know, I'm going to stop and actually pick it up,
Oops.
unlike the lead. I probably should have actually stopped and mined up the lead as opposed to just using the TNT to blast it. Because when you blast stuff with TNT, you do not get the full... or with dynamite, with the bombs or the dynamite, you do not get the full return back on everything that blew up.
Oh, I know where I am now.
Just a bit of advice. From now on, when running towards the right, be careful. There is a fairly deep death pit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made the fairly deep death pit.
Okay.
Just don't want you falling in and dying in the fairly deep death pit.
Oh, thanks for telling me about your fairly deep death pit.
It should help keep us safe from the corruption.
Okay.
Though more blast mining will help make it bigger and deeper.
You like your holes bigger and deeper?
I mean, I generally make them that way.
Oh.
You know how you've got that magic mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind throwing that into the fairly deep death pit?
I'm kind of busy with still trying to lure out Esmeralda.
Ah, that's fair. I seem to be parkouring up the fairly deep death pit just fine.
Okay.
As well, so... don't worry about it.
All right. Here we go.
Platforms are my friend.
Yep.
I know, I just don't care. Just walk away from Esmeralda. She'll teleport out if you're far enough and there's a spare room.
I don't think we have a spare room, do we?
We do.
Do we?
Well, let me just check on the social hub, but I think we should. Give me 1 moment and we'll have a spare room.
Alrighty.
I literally just have to make a chair. Geez, the PDA looks so stupid to make. Yeah. That's why I usually just find the bits of the PDA and accidentally stumble into it most times, because it's like, it's too much work to bother caring about making it.
Good tungsten. A lot of tungsten.
Ooh, good. Good, good, good. All right, we've got a spare room now.
All right.
Hello, motorcycle. Goodbye, motorcycle.
I didn't even acknowledge it until you said something. I drop off motions and then head home. Okay, what's down? The blood moon is rising.
Oh, no.
Is that bad?
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad.
Is it bad that I'm in the hole for this?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
make it significantly less bad, but I might die on the way to making it less bad. Shit, I've just made it... shit, it's just got bad. Implord, thank you for the... Shell phones make it ridiculous. Yeah. MP, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that real quick here. Once I've gotten the houses anti-blood mooned. So, you know how in Tears of the Kingdom, the blood moon means
Oh,
the
the water's
mobs...
gone red down here.
Yeah, that'll be the blood.
The blood.
Blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne.
Anyway, what? So yeah. Respawns the enemies and whatnot.
In Terraria, it makes the enemies way harder, and it makes it so zombies can, like, open doors.
Okay.
So I'm going around and barricading the doors while fighting off zombies.
Uh-oh.
It also spawns harder enemies. Blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne, vor for the vor shark.
The worms. Oh. That was easy.
Blood Moon enemies drop good trinkets. Yes, they just so happen to also massacre us right now. If I had my hike room set up, this would have been a good time to use it. Jensen, I'm sorry, but I'm blocking off the hole. So that way things can't come from in there.
That's alright, I'm making a new hole.
Cool. Sounds like a Jensen problem, to be honest.
I think I'm close to the surface. Oh,
Ah, the one-way wall. This is what I'm looking for.
there we go. Okay. Oh, hello. What we got here? Hmm.
Okay, cool. I now know what I need to do to build my hoik room.
All right.
So I'm going to build a hoik room in a blood moon.
Good luck.
I don't actually have to leave the house in order to build the hoik room, even though the hoik room will be outside the house.
Alrighty.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, amethyst.
Yes.
Hi, Dami. How you doing?
Lima 6 Tango? Lima 6 Tango? Yeah,
Ah, we
go
got a
ahead.
tired taco.
Generally agree.
Why did we even look at the social part?
Generally agree.
Kicking my ass. Oh, it's physical therapy. What's been going on?
For the most part, I've I've not had really any
I
bad
think that was a
luck.
noble I heard. I must be getting close.
I'm gonna say agree.
Jasmerella still in the hole? Or did she finally teleport? Nah, she's still in the hole.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Alright,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say agree.
okay.
Yeah, I'd say agree to that.
Hey, Joe. Thank you for the hydrate.
Um, I'm not gonna say I necessarily agree on that one.
Thank you. How you
I don't
doing?
think people necessarily have to follow police orders, no. So long as it's lawful, sure, but, you know, um,
Doing alrighty? Alrighty then. Alrighty dighty.
no. No, disagree. Um, I'm also gonna say, disagree on that one.
I tell you about the idea
Yeah,
of adding
agree
a
on that
thing to
one.
ban IRL actions like sussing a specific letter or something? I don't think so. Did you already beat the game? No, no, not at all.
Yeah.
We're kind of taking it at a standard pace, I suppose. Uh, Noble's the more experienced than me.
I'm gonna be totally honest. The only time I see police in my neighborhood is when we've got one cop who lives on the street, and that's when he's driving home. So that's really the only time I see police around here. So I have no idea.
Oh, did I really just use a fucking gold bar or tin bar? Uh, I don't want to do that again, so let's move that.
I don't really have much
Show you
honest
two a sketch. I
experience with
need
that.
both of you to
So
give me my honest opinion. Give you an
yeah.
honest opinion. All right. Well, you can send it to me.
So I'm not really sure how to respond to
I
that
got
one.
BRB.
I've
All
never
right.
had cause to really interact with them. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't have the stats up in front of me, so I'm not sure on that one. I mean, well, I haven't heard a lot about violent crime in Brampton. You know, I think the most that we've really got going on is mostly, as far as crime goes anyway, like insurance fraud and stuff like that. So, um,
Here, Noble giving off his brains over there. He's a smart cookie.
yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know on that
If you-
one.
Aw, it's cute. It's very adorable. got
I'd say they're
got
pretty
yourselves a
adorable.
little cowgirl here. Adorable.
Um, I'm gonna say the second best.
hell's that
Sorry, can you
noise?
repeat the options? Let's go with good.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's here has ever seen has witnessed a conversation between Noble and Weston, but holy crap, does it really make me feel limited on my intelligence?
I'd say good.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing Noble's character up there. I gotta be getting close.
I'd
I
probably
barely
say
know
satisfied.
what hoiks are. Hey, Evil. Yeah, sorry, it is absolutely adorable. You did a great job. I'm hoping you share the finished.
I'd say remain the same. Like I've been busy
My
like
brain wants to say product, but I don't think that's the
editing,
right word.
and nothing's really happened here as far as crime goes. So pretty sure the closest to crime that we've ever had is like a fender bender, and that's not really a crime.
She's really being limited on fucking moving forward, isn't she?
Sorry, say again?
You want the
Yeah.
finished drawing? Sure. I'd like to see it. It also makes me look forward to when you finish the commission as well. You really got some great shit here.
It's doing pretty good.
Brother, will you just go forward?
I mean, it's a moderate problem. It's got like a couple of hold and secures, but generally, like, it's pretty good. Nothing's
Maybe so, but I
broken.
can still appreciate good literal art. Oh, you fucking.
It's not a problem at all. Oh, those are definitely a problem. A big problem.
Yep, Abel's here.
Uh,
Hello, Abel.
sorry, can you say that one more time?
Bitch, will you move forward?
I don't really think that. I don't know. Things have been pretty good on that front as far as I'm aware. Not at all. Yeah, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all.
Get out the hole.
Not a problem at all. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. So, not a problem. Not a problem as far as I'm aware. Don't really have much in the way of gangs here, so not a problem at all.
Okay, so she'll really go to the left.
Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, definitely a moderate problem. Yeah, it's a moderate problem.
All right, come on.
It's a big
We're almost
problem.
there.
that's not really a big problem at all.
Ooh, that would not have been
Not
great.
really a problem. Yeah, generally, citizen safety isn't really an issue here. Yeah. That's
I think I see the
relatively small
surface.
problem. Um,
Oh wait, no, that's not the surface, but I know what that is.
uh, agree. One question real quick. How many questions
And
do
I
you
can hear
have?
the doors.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You do realize you have a mini map, right? I don't know what happened to it. I know there is one. I don't know if I accidentally turned it off. That's the actual map. Oh, Tad. Tad did it.
Probably media reports, because that's usually when I hear about them. Um, Not unless you count Dale, and he just lives next door, so no,
Okay. I don't want to fall back down the hole.
no.
Why is the music for Terraria always so charming?
No.
Oh, look, quiet. Sounds like he's talking to somebody. Yep, keep going up. Keep going up. No, don't stop. Keep going. There we go.
I was not aware, but I am happy to hear it was a thing.
Now we'll just dig up this way.
I didn't know it was a thing until just now, so yeah. Didn't know that was a thing either. Not at all.
I love how I went looking for Demonite and I ended up coming back with the lady. A very frustrating escorting mission.
Not at all.
Okay, he says he's got a phone call.
Not at all. Not at all. Mm, very aware. Very aware.
see. Where's all the dirt blocks? There's mud. There's the dirt. Where's that, by the way? Obelisk.
Not aware. Very,
Mm-hmm.
very.
Yep. Got those.
I know, doing a pretty good job, you know, haven't heard much about them, so that must mean they're doing their job right. Yep. No suggestions, no.
Can't see.
Okay. The final option. Yep. First one.
Well, that was my last torch.
One.
I'll just take that there. There we go.
0.
No, lady. Lady.
No.
What the hell are you doing? Come on. No, keep going up.
Yes. Yes.
No.
White. White. You can put indigenous in
They
there
will
if you want as
teleport
well,
to an
I
empty
have no
room.
problem, but
They keep. Are you trying to get this NPC to? Yes, I am. You didn't have to. Oh no, I was told. I was committed. I was told. I'm just committed now. Plus, at the start, there actually was not an empty room. There is one now, but I was like,
I do not
the other reason I kept doing this is because I kept finding
I
material.
don't feel comfortable saying that over the phone, unfortunately.
That's why I kept going.
Male.
There we go. Yep, I commit to the ladies. There we go.
Bye. That was longer than I hoped it would be.
Same with getting that lady out of the hole. Oh boy.
I think I killed my stream numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, down to 2 viewers.
Ah.
Oh well. Um. Okay, that was a long call.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Just someone calling to do a survey, and it's like, oh, it'll only be a few minutes. It was 20 fucking minutes. Also, Sour, that is a very cute cow. Oh, it's so cute. Oh,
Right?
I know, right? Yeah, it's so cute. Sour, I would love to see the full art. Because I heard that there was a full art of it as well. Also, who is asking about hoiks?
Avel.
Ah, Avel. Jensen, if you come over here, because I don't think Avel's in my chat anymore, I can show you how the hoiks work.
Sure.
Just let me get some dirt to patch the ground up.
Oops. Oh, wait a minute. It's over here.
Are you? On mine, it's still 5. Okay, on mine, it actually shows 2, and that's it.
You- Okay. Here I am. Hi.
All right, so this is a hoik. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you try and pass through it, you can't, right?
Oh, it's one way.
Yes, because if I come through here, I can just go vloop.
Hmm.
And mobs can't pass through it either, but they can. But they think they can. So they will bump into me, and they'll bump into the hoik and try and kill me. But I can kill them.
Ah. Is that how you make your like NPC thing? Mob killer farm thing?
Yeah, that is in fact the mob farm. That hoik box. That's the mob farm.
Have a Catlin on the way. Cool. Let's see.
By the way, guys, sorry about that phone call. That took way longer than I planned. I've come to help fill in the dirt.
Thank you.
No problem. Solid areas down here make it harder for things like the corruption to spread. Well, sorry, it doesn't make it harder, it makes it slower.
Okay.
Technically, big, long, hollow boxes make it harder to spread.
Hmm.
But since this isn't fully enclosed, it will just go around it.
Okay.
Or sorry, since this isn't essentially a big U, it'll just go around it.
Cheeto is very moody. I don't know what Cheeto is.
Cheeto is Sour Stream Cat.
Ah.
And by Stream Cat, I mean the cat that often shows up while she's streaming. Or on VC with people. Also, who turned out the lights? There we go. Damn it. Just throw it.
I don't wanna.
Well, it'll light up the ground. We'll be able to see.
Why is moving my mouse affecting that? Is that normal?
Is it moving your mouse or moving your scroll wheel?
Moving my mouse. When I'm holding shift and I move the mouse.
Not sure. Try not holding shift. I don't know why you'd be holding shift in Terraria anyway.
Because it seemed like shift just automatically puts the torch in my hand so I could release shift and switch between.
I'm not sure. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it might be? Is
What?
So you're hitting shift to hold the torch,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not actually holding the torch. So as soon as you move to go do something, it's going, okay, well, you're going to use the tool that's actually in your hand.
Oh.
That's my speculation anyway.
Well, it took a lot of work. Probably took me 40 fucking minutes, but we got Esmeralda safely here.
Yep. And now we have a hoik. It's not a speed glitch hoik, but it's a mob killing hoik. And I'm gonna build another hoik. Want me to show you how to make one? Actually.
Ooh, I can make that gold bow now.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second here. I can make a large topaz if I wanted to.
Oh, very nice. Convince her to go onto your legs instead of your chest. Oh, well, that's still cute. Oh, did I tell you? I have a fish now.
A pet fish?
Yes.
Nice.
His name is Charles.
Hello, Charles.
Yeah. He's out in the kitchen, but yeah.
Hey, I can make a heavy workbench.
Oh, nice. Do that. If your workbench is good. Impy stubbed his toe. Oh, poor Impy. Oh, that's no good.
All right, heavy workbench. All right.
This is the storage room, by the way.
I got a water chest.
Ah, very
Looks-
nice.
It looks cool.
A fishy friend. Yeah. His name is Charles. He lives in a nice tank that I bought. I say bought.
So it's probably safe to assume we're not ready to fight the Eye of Cthulhu.
We are in no way ready to fight the Eye of Cthulhu.
Okay, just thought I'd check. So I will just. I'm gonna put that in the water chest,
Okay.
considering that's where I originally found it. Also, I have an obelisk.
Ah, obelisks are good.
Oh, that's not it.
Also, if you come to the end of the tunnel I dug, I'll show you how to make a hoik.
Sure, give me just a second here.
Yep, no rush.
Oh, apparently I picked up a dart trap.
Shit, I put the stuff I needed to make the hoik away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I might have gotten a little unorganized here.
That's alright, I'll set it right later on.
All right. Sorry. I'll stop before I make it worse. Not completely unorganized, but I did realize I put some things in, not realizing you had dedicated chests for them. Mainly the potions.
Yes, the potions go in the consumables chest alongside the other stuff that's like that. Alright, so, to make a hoik room, we first got to go up to where our hoik is going to go, which I'm going to say is going to be here.
Alright.
And because the ground isn't perfectly level with it, I'm going to flatten it out a bit. Just sort of level it with the hoik.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, so... yes, I was going to patch and fill that in. There we go. Alright, so then we are going to take our platforms and go 3 high like so. Slap a roof on. You can technically also make a hoik that only goes, that will let people go, like stand on it, but not fall through it, and you can go up through it. But I'm not going to do that. And then we just hammer the blocks into place. And I kind of fucked that up, so give me 1 second to fix that.
Okay.
Okay, and there's the dirt block. And the new wooden planks. Alright, and so you want them to look like this, which should take 2 hits. So that way they're facing away from you on both sides, and now you can't get through.
Okay.
That's how you make a hoik.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also, I had an idea for some potential base renovations at some point.
Alrighty.
So you know how these little hoiks, at least to me anyway, they look kind of castle-y? How would you feel about a castle base at some point?
Sounds like a lot of work.
A lot of work I would be more than happy to do with you. Because this is
You can consider it.
yeah. because I'm having a lot of fun with the Terraria.
I'm glad.
Is Weston home and available?
He hasn't said anything yet.
Okay. Though you guys are gonna do some stuff when he gets home, yes?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna invite Rye in, but I think he's not in the chat anymore.
Alright, well then, I'm gonna wrap up the walling for this hoik and cleaning up the dirt around it. And then I will raid over into your chat.
At least let me try out my new golden bow real quick.
Oh, yeah. Like, like that long dirt hallway? I'm gonna be putting, like, stone wall in there.
Okay.
I want the hoik to look nice so that way mobs don't spawn in it and get into our base.
Right. You really have been leveling out this desert. Holy shit.
Yes, it's flat now.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, tonight, do you have any objection to me grinding for money?
In what?
Terraria.
I don't see why not.
Cool. Then my plan is, once I'm done with Viscera with the boys, to fire this up and grind indefinitely, and just grind until tomorrow. Desert cactus base when? No clue.
Good question. Ouch. Well, I definitely like this golden bow.
Okay.
Let's make my way back to camp here, or base. Also, no, I know you worked hard to make that cactus sword for me, and I really do appreciate it, but it's been replaced with the trident.
Oh, that's totally. By worked hard to make it, I'm. You got to remember, it's 10 pieces of cactus.
I know, and I know you worked so hard to get the 10 pieces of cacti.
It was probably one single cactus I felled.
I know, and you worked so hard for it.
Cactus is a fairly nice looking block, though.
I'm gonna go shoot Weston a message. See if he's about ready.
Yeah, I'd recommend doing that. I should see if Sour sent me that image.
I mean, I asked, and I don't think she sent me it.
Uh,
So just cute cow. Just cute cow, Donnie.
Impu, thank you for the big stretch and the.
Yeah, I can't help to wonder if I might have been some form of influence on that.
It's
Yeah,
not.
she says it's not finished.
Ah, okay. Though I am curious to see what a flat color version of it looks like when you got that part of it done. Actually, wait, why am I walking all the way back to get out around my hoik? That's literally the point of a hoik, is it's only one way for me. On the inside.
You know, I think Donnie's made a moo version just to get with another particular moo, if you know what I'm saying.
Wait, what does that say based on the fact she hasn't made a Sharko version? Oh.
Calling you out, Sour. Hey, I was just inspired.
It is actually very cute. And Impy, I will do that hydrate as well since I haven't done it. And I missed your last hydrate as well, so I'm going to do a double hydrate for you.
Ooh, maybe sometime she will do a Sharko. Plus, I saw it recently. Okay.
Well, okay, Sour. I'm just teasing.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I think a castle base would look really cool as an upgrade.
Hi. Hi, Roxanne. Come here, girl. Get you all tangled in my cord. There we go.
Hello, Roxanne.
She's getting your butt patch. Butt patch for the Roxanne. She does not like butt pets, by the way.
Well, alright then. Maybe give Roxanne a head pat from me?
There you go.
Alright, well, I'm gonna raid over into you.
All right. I haven't
Uh,
heard from Weston yet.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna stick on VC while I test something out, but I'm gonna finish doing one thing first before I raid over into you.
I'm a kitty. I like butt pets. Well, you'll get all the butt pets then.
Alrighty, so everyone who is watching, please join me in raiding over to Jensen, who will be doing some stuff with Weston. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Raid
This is usually the norm with him, I'll be honest.
2, 4, 6. All right, and I'm gonna drop a quick little raid message in chat. And if you are a subscriber and have access to the emotes, or just have done one of those things where you get access to the emotes, then please feel free to use this variation. But I want to thank you all so much for coming by. This has been a really good stream, and I will see you for a few minutes over in Jensen's chat while I test something out. But for now, it's time to raid out. Bye-bye now.
Bye bye, everybody.